Hello guys, welcome to a review for today's trades. Yeah, so if we look at my plan for Monday, it was to trade Chinese PMI. It was at 3 a.m. I think I slept at like 1 a.m. I felt to wake up. I was just like, there's no point because the only trades I could place, the only currency that was there, it was USD, CNH, and I was just like, nah. So I woke up in the morning at like 7 a.m. to prepare for Swiss data, Swiss CPI, and I also traded manufacturing PMI. Excuse me. So basically, we'll just run through my journal first before we run through any trades. Um, so new week, new opportunities. Looking to trade CHF JPY, expecting a drop down to take out sell side liquidity. So sell side liquidity was this one here. This is what I was looking at sell side. That's why I was saying some things I don't note on the chart, but I look at them. Into the BC, same as fair value gap. Waiting for news to be the driver. 17 minutes to go. You can even see the timestamps. It's like I'm talking to myself basically. That's how I ran through a trade. So I ran through my journal. Like, how was I thinking? Bearish CHF JPY. So this was previous than before, and it was less than previous data. Sorry, and less than analyst expectations or forecast. So this was a trade. Entered here. My target was down into the fair value gap. I think I said I want this candle to hold and push. Price to take out sell side liquidity. This candle here. So when you're in a downtrend, expect bullish candles to hold. I think these are some keys. Like, you notice sometimes I'll be like, I expect this 4 hour candle to close bearish. I think even next 4 hour candle should finish move. So this 4 hour candle was here, and you see it's dropped down. New 4 hour candle began, immediately takes out sell side liquidity or jump stops to break even. So I basically ran into the trade together. So I'm expecting the next 4 hour candle. You've seen it hasn't even begun, but I expect the move to be done by the next 4 hour candle. That's how you plan your trades and plan your sessions so that you don't trade for long. Took out sell side liquidity somewhere here, stops to break even. I took partial somewhere here when it was just close to TP, and continued dropping down into that order block. You see this new 4 hour candle. Just trade 2 4 hour candles daily. 2 4 hour candles. Sometimes you can choose the wrong pair, and it happens. I was in this trade for how long? 3 hours. 3 hours the trade was done. Yeah, then I told myself I'll wait for New York session to trade manufacturing PMI data. I will choose pair in the next 2 hours. Outlook for DXY is that I expect the swing low to hold if it is truly bullish, and to take out previous swing high. This is so long term. You can see I mentioned this in yesterday's video. So I was looking at AUD USD or NZD USD. That's what I was looking at. I wanted dollar to be bullish or the data to be bullish, then I'll trade this. Need to incorporate ICT silver bullet 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This actually comes in clutch for me most times if the data is just so confusing. Or trade NASDAQ anticipating bearish dollar. Why I started anticipating bearish dollar instead of bullish? I went on investing.com, and you can see the data here. Sorry, because I trade from my phone, I can't trade from my laptop. It's so hefty. You can see how it's been trading. It's been below 50, below 50. It only came out positive, but still below 50 at 47.1. If it's below 50, it's bearish. I know there's some that believe you don't trade news and whatnot. Yeah, for me that's what gives me the best moves. Best pair to trade would be NASDAQ, because Tesla data was also positive, so I expected a great move in NASDAQ. Yeah, bearish DXY. You can see here came below as anticipated. 42. All of them below 50 anyway. Expecting a bullish setup to form within the next 1 hour. Now, this is why this is why you're supposed to be a trader and not stick to one bias. Let me show you one thing. So, if no proper entry models given within the time frame, no trade for me. But let me show you what happened. Let me just zoom in. If you can see, it's creating a downtrend going into this opening gap, weekly opening gap here, and it trades down, shift in market structure. What do you have to do? You see a clear trade within 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I took it. I took this sell into here because I wanted to buy in here, and yeah, and this is how it came out. Then hit TP. Yeah, hit TP clearly. You can see clearly hit TP. 2 trades in a day, so they won. I was supposed to work out, but I was just like, no, I'm anticipating a big move because data doesn't lie. Data doesn't lie. Going long here, no confirmation for entry, small position, high risk trade. I went to myself. See, it started dilly-dallying here, went down. Then I think silver bullets, something like to be stopped out. Want a break of that swing high to create a shift in market structure, then I'll know. But it wasn't doing that. Then you see the loss, minimize your loss. I'm just like, I don't have time to wait for this. Let me wait for a bullish candle to close above here. If it just closes above, that's confirmation for me enough. 5 minutes to close above. Yeah, this is what I said, above this swing high. It took time, guys. No close above yet. I noticed that it was in the range. I note the range. Yeah, broken and closed above, and I entered the trade. Boom. Did this, added. Yeah, and this is how it was going so far. It's still up. Markets are closed. Anyway, so let's just review the trades that I took today. Even though I've reviewed them already, we can see CHF JPY. CHF was bearish for me. Down. Now I think I was on 5 minutes. You see here, proper entry. There were more entries still, and good execution. Went down below that OB, but it still bounced there. Anyway, let's see the 1 hour. Yeah, it's just wicked. It's wicked. Nothing, no big candles here. So I could have been bought here and still made money, but I was done for that pair for the day. We can see even NAS100, NASDAQ. This one I was on 15 minutes, so you can see this gap here. It's a valid gap because it's also in the futures. E-mini NASDAQ future contract, it's there. So this is a true gap. That's why I expected it to hold. But if markets open, I'm just going to close this trade and maybe try to wait for it to come down again and take another buy. Let's review DXY. Remember what I mentioned about DXY? DXY, let's analyze it on the daily because I haven't traded any pair with DXY today. Remember what I said. As long as price doesn't break this swing low here, what other swing low it creates here, we anticipate it to take out the previous swing high here, unless it breaks here and holds these holds and pushes it down, breaks this, then we know we're now in a downtrend. But for now, I'm anticipating a push above there. And this month, remember, we have the Fed meeting. We don't know if they're going to increase interest rates because they paused, or maybe they're going to still pause, and we'll anticipate what we'll do. You can't predict everything. you can just anticipate. So yeah, that's me. That was how my trading day went today. For tomorrow, we'll be trading uh Australian interest rates, I think, and yeah, Canadian. Let's see, yeah, Australian interest rate decision, global manufacturing PMI. Even though in the States it's a holiday, so I'll look for trades, cross pairs basically, Australian dollar and find the proper pair, maybe JPY, AUD JPY. If it can give a proper move, I'll look at the sessions and what it can give. But so far on the day, won on all trades basically. Yeah, we'll see what tomorrow has to offer. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy such content. Maybe in the near future I'll start giving more detail of like how I trade in detail, but these are just the important pieces I use as a journal. Swing highs, swing lows, news, what you anticipate, what's going on in the macroeconomic sector. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you have a profitable week. Enjoy.